Assalamualaikum and hi everyone who is watching our video. Our group will be presenting about case study 6, which is about Smiley Kindergarten. So let's get to the first part, which is introduction. Alright, for this project, our main goal was to set up a wireless LAN for Smiley Kindergarten. Basically, we wanted to make sure the staff can connect their laptops and phones through Wi-Fi and also have access to a local server where updates and event info are stored. To do that, we use something called a star topology, which means all the important devices like the router, access point, and server are connected to one central switch. This makes the network easy to manage and more organized. We place the access point in the center so it can give strong Wi-Fi signal across the whole room. It connects to the switch using standard network cables, and from there, the switch is linked to the router for internet access. We also added a web server that holds internal content like announcements. All staff devices can access that wirelessly by default. Overall, this setup gives the kindergarten a stable, flexible, and easy to maintain network. As long as the main switch is working fine, everything else should run smoothly.
Okay, so now we have come to the point of network topology. So for the network topology, we have decided to go with the star topology because of two main reasons. One is performance-wise, it is very good because we have 15 in total interconnected wireless devices, which is 5 laptop and also 10 smartphones. So performance-wise, it is very good because it connects to one access point and it doesn't share the connection with other connected devices such as in bus topology. It doesn't have complex cabling as well. And the second reason is because it's easier to detect for errors and whatnot. So moving on, we in the wireless connection, like I said before, we have 5 laptop and 10 smartphone connected to one access point. And then in this access point, beyond that is the wired section of the topology, which is included access point, the switch VLAN, switch server, router, and also the server. So the purpose of the switch wide local area network is to switch between the data sent from the access point to the router, and also the switch server also has the same function, but it's only between the server and the router. So for example, let's say one of the staff here connects on the laptop and wanted to go on the internet. They will connect to the access point because the access point provides Wi-Fi for the staff, and then from that onwards it will go into the switch VLAN and then redirect to the router for the staff to go on the internet and then let's say the staff wanted to access the web server from the server. Same thing, they will connect to the access point, go to the switch VLAN, and then go to the router, and from there the router will go to the switch server and then finally to the server to retrieve the web server. And then our server also is connected to the Wi-Fi, to the internet, through the switch server to the router because we are also hosting the web server to public access as well. So that is it for network topology.
Okay, the next slide is advantages and disadvantages. So we go to advantages first. The first point is better fault tolerance. If one device like computer is failed, but the other device will work properly, like usually. It's important. Uh, it's important because to make sure network running smoothly in the server. So the second is improve performance. Device have their own connection, faster and more reliable, good for real time update. Okay, because of this there is no data collision, which is when two devices send data at the same time and cause interference. This is a smoother and faster data transmission. And the lastly is easy troubleshooting. Problems are found at the center, quick fix and less downtime. We move to disadvantages. So the first is higher cost and complex setup, needs more cables and device, can be expensive for small school because this increase the initial setup costs, which can be concern for small institutions like kindergarten that often operate on limited budget. It also makes installation more complex as each device must be individually connected to the central point, requiring planning time and technical expertise. So the next is extra equipment needed. Requires access point switches and router, more to install and maintain. To ensure the network runs smoothly and reliably, you need access point, network switch, and stable router, all of which add to the overall hardware and infrastructure requirement. This device not only costs more but also need regular maintenance and update, increasing the burden on the organization technical support or IT team. So the lastly is risk of cable damage. Wired part can be damaged easily, especially in active place like classroom. Although many devices connect wirelessly, the core of the network still depends on physical cabling, especially between the switch, router, and server. In active environment like classroom where furniture and equipment are moved around often, cables can get pulled, bent, or damaged if not installed or managed properly. Damaged cable can cause network disruption or failures, which can impair operation and require time and cost to repair.
So I want to explain about the router configuration, which is we click the router and we go to the gigabit internet 0/0/0, which is it mean by slot 0, subslot 0, and port 0. So we can use the 0/0/0 to connect to the internal network or LAN. We might assign the IP address is 192.168.1.1 and the subnet mask is 255.255.255.0. So next for the gigabit internet 0/0/1 is same like before this means by slot 0, subslot 0 and port 1. So for the IP address is 192.168.2.1 and the subnet mask also 255.55.55.0. So each one connect to a different network and you need to assign the correct IP address and subnet to each port for routing to work properly. Okay, that's for the network configuration. So next, we go for the net server configuration. So a server is a powerful computer that provides service and resources to other device like file sharing, email, website, or database. So every server must have a static IP address. Means the IP will not change, so clients can always find it. So for example, the IP address 192.168.2.1 and then I server, and so that uh, this for the fast internet 0. We got the IP address 192.168.2.100 and the subnet mask 255.55.55.0. So we open the service, which is we open the service, which is we go to HTTP. That's this all the file manager of the website, and we go to DNS, which is this is example of name of the website www.smiley.com. So that's for the server configuration. So next for the access point, which is we go for the access point. I display the name is Smiley Wi-Fi, and next we go to the port 1. Is we can set the SSID. So we decide to set the name is SSID Smiley VLAN, and we have to choose the security type. So WPA2 -PSK, and set the password. Like we use the Smiley 123 for the password. That's for the access point. So next, we try for the ping test of the laptop. So we look at the laptop, which is the SSID is my VLAN, and the security, like we at the access point, Smiley 123, and we test for the ping test. Let's go for the desktop and command prompt. Type ping 192.168.1.1. So enter. If the output like this, so the ping test is successful. So next we go to the web browser. We try the web browser. So like at the first I show you at the server our URL example website example is www.smiley.com. So this is for the landing page. So it means it can connect successfully. So next we for the smartphone example, you also look at the smartphone. Also same SSID Smiley VLAN, and the security and the password same, and we go to try the ping test 192.168.1.1. So the ping test is successfully lost equal to 0. Okay, next for the web browser, www.smiley.com. So go. So yes, for the phone, smartphone also it can connect successfully. So that's for the ping and website test.
In the conclusion, we can conclude that our system have implemented a star topology that will be connecting to all devices through a central switch. The router will provide the internet for all the devices, and the access point connect 15 staff devices wirelessly, that is the smartphone and the laptop. After calculate the cost, the hardware, software and the installation cost will be 23,878 ringgit. By implementing this star topology, there is a lot of benefits, such as we will get a stable Wi-Fi, and we will have a easy troubleshooting in the future. And lastly, it is future ready design so that we can use this system for a long time. But there are few challenges by using star topology. That is, we need to rely on key devices such as router and AP, and there will be a risk of downtime by using a star topology. It is recommendation for the system to add backup devices so that if one of the devices can be used, we will have a backup. Secondly, we need to strengthen the security. We can use the firewall or VPN. And the third one, we need to use quality of service for our internet traffic. And lastly, we need to enable network monitoring. That's all.
And that's all from our group, presenting to you about case study 6, or we call as Smiley Kindergarten. Thank you for watching.